Hello, everybody, and thank you for visiting my YouTube station. My name is Steve Klein, and you are visiting my new station called Natural House Solutions. And I love that I'm able to share some of my testimonies with people and how this all started. Well, a few years back, I was taking Advil, and unfortunately, I vomited blood a lot. I did not know what was going on. I thought I had food poisoning as my stomach had bloated way out. And it kind of went through me in two different ways, if you will. And I felt better once I puked and it all came through me, of course. I went to the doctor and he said, I don't know how you drove yourself here. You lost a ton of blood. And I didn't know it was blood because it kind of looked like, I want to say coffee grinds, like dry blood, if you will, which is now I know what it was. But it was the closest feeling towards death. It was not a good feeling. I was feeling very, very sick. And long story short, I got admitted to the hospital, and they told me that they weren't sure if I had stomach cancer or I had an ulcer. Thank God I didn't have any of that, but I did have a hiatal hernia. And they did say that I had serious acid reflux and that I needed to get on a medication called Nexium. I was on that for about 10 years. I went to the dentist and I had an x-ray done, and they said, wow, for your age, you have a lot of bone loss. They felt it wasn't normal. And I got nervous, and I knew that that was one of the side effects, that it creates bone loss. So I said to myself, I got to get off of this. I started Googling and looking up ginger and turmeric, bought it at Whole Foods. I saw somebody had a post online. One thing led to another that led to me where I am today, where I also run these wellness challenges. And I feel like I want to educate people as to how I've been educated, and I've been able to get off of that medication and work on my health and well-being naturally. So I found this high impact ginger, turmeric, and muscadine seed oil that literally helped me, along with a few other things, watching my diet, trying to keep a ketogenic diet, alkaline water, things like that. So this channel that I'm just developing, I'm hoping that you're going to find it helpful. I do run a wellness challenge, okay, called Muscadine Core Momentum, powered by JuvaFit. And I also plan on having other content in here in general on just different topics about wellness. Again, I'm not a doctor. I'm not making any claims. This is just my personal experience and some others. Okay. I do conduct a wellness health evaluation that I learned from a bunch of naturopathic doctors. It was taught to me, and it does go through hard tissue, soft tissue, sugar and digestion. And again, it's just suggested stuff that support things, but everything does begin from the gut and the digestion. And unfortunately, it's also part of boosting your immune system, which is so important today. And unfortunately, so many things are linked to this situation of the digestion and the gut. So with that said, okay, some of the things that go into play, and I had learned through this journey of doing more due diligence and research, and the key things that we hear today, one is in the Industrial Revolution, they started feeding the cows grains. As many know, there is a thing called grass-fed, okay, that people really want to get for different purposes, okay? And organic and so many other different things that you have to look at the labels. With that said, I believe that's partially why people are so sick. Then in the 90s, they introduced GMOs. Before that, I never heard of anybody having gluten allergies or anything like that. I don't think it existed. So for me, I had a lot of acid reflux, as I said. I had problems swallowing my food. I would gurgitate. All kinds of things were happening to me. And I knew that was going on, but I didn't understand what was happening. So it's been an interesting journey. And, and through that, other people have asked me questions about their wellness. And I've asked lots of questions and now have some actual doctors on my team that I work with, and I ask them questions, as well. Like I have a gentleman who is an eye doctor, and he wrote a book on how to reverse blindness naturally. I was kind of blown away by that. So I kind of picked their brains, if you will. So just connecting the dots, like I said, not making claims. I'm just having a wellness challenge and just want to get information out to people that people can double check. I try to use pubmed.gov as a great resource to check things out. And I'm hoping that people find this station helpful on different topics in terms of what they like information on and how to do things naturally. And that's my focus. So I hope you find, like I said, this helpful, and I look forward to seeing your comments and your suggestions, and feel free to follow here. And again, my wellness challenge, we do it about 3 to 4 times a year. It's free to join, not trying to sell you anything, but I do suggest some things as well that have worked for me. And we do have 4 categories in that wellness challenge. We have hard tissue. I'm sorry, that's our 4 categories in doing my health evaluation: hard tissue, soft tissue, sugar, and digestion. But as far as the challenge is concerned, we have strong, we have core health, we have weight loss, and we have wellness. I do wellness, although many of those categories are intertwined. And again, we're finishing off a challenge right now. We'll be starting another one up in the fall. Anybody's welcome, even just to visit. I do put the replays up here on this station, and I'll be adding a lot more content. So again, thanks for visiting. I hope you enjoy the station. Also follow us on Instagram, and it's Natural Health Solutions. Thanks for checking in, and look forward to hearing from many of you guys and making new friends and helping a lot of people be healthy naturally.